Hey y'all, it's Kelly, Felon CDL Journey. I got a quick tip for y'all guys that are living in a truck and y'all want to, have your bed like nice and tight. I got a little tip, something to show y'all how I keep my bed tight. But look, see those little bungees? Help keep my bed nice. Ain't nothing like a fresh set of sheets that's been washed. Put them on your bed, make you feel good. Oh, and by chance, if you have a weak APU and it doesn't seem like it does a lot of cooling, rig you up a line that hangs from the top of your from the top bunk. I got a line right here, and I put a shower curtain. And I also got a blanket that I put over the shower curtain to keep this right there where my bunk insulated. These vents up here, I got them stuffed off. Ain't no air coming through there. All the air coming through right there. What's going on, y'all? Over here at the TA, broker said they ain't gonna be able to reschedule the delivery until Sunday. It's Friday right now, so I got me a little bit better. Moved around, moved to where the cab of my truck is not facing where the sun's gonna be shining on me in the evening time. I moved a little bit further away from the TA building, but I came up closer to the Love's building. So I'm right between the Love's and the TA, right over here in Carlisle. But look, check this out. Now this is a good spot right here too. Like, you see this? You can imagine how this would be a good spot right here in this corner. Just like how this guy, see, got a chair. Look like he been doing some work in the shade. That's a good little spot right there. But look, I seen this too, this little trail. I was like, dude, let me go down here and see what's going on. I know they got a retaining pond right over here. But I walked down that trail, and then they got a stream, a pretty wide clear water stream on down. And I seen that stream. I walked over the bridge that went over that stream, and I stopped there for a second, looked down. Yesterday whenever I walked to that Burgers, I passed that bridge. I stopped for a second, looked down, and I seen bluegill and stuff off in there. And I got my pole with me. I carry my pole everywhere I go. It's just a little cheapo, but I still got one with me ready to go. Later on, here in a little bit, I'm gonna see, because I already know I got a free shower at the TA. So here later on, I'm gonna go back down there and I'm gonna see what kind of action they got, and I'm gonna let my appetite build. And if I have some action, I'm gonna put them on the grill. If I get enough, put them on the stringer first, then put them on the grill. I'm pretty sure I can find a grill. I can find me a way to make a fire long enough to cook some fish. I know that for sure. I got some Cajun seasoning in the truck, so like I said, I'm here the rest of the day, and tomorrow be heading out Sunday. So maybe I might have some action. I won't just be sitting here at the truck stop, man, sitting in the truck or sitting in the driver's lounge, try to see what kind of action I can find over here. So, I ain't even gonna try to retaining pond. I normally try to retaining ponds if that's all there is. Sometimes you get action in them, sometimes you don't, I guess, depending on how long it's been there. But I'm gonna go check that stream out, because I know there's bluegill in that stream. And shoot. But anyhow, I'll let y'all know if I catch anything. Still trying to save a little money. Hey, the Carlisle over here, the TA at Carlisle. If y'all ever in Carlisle, man, just look up Holly Car Wash. It's probably about 5-minute drive from the TA, and you can pay with the card. Just now clean the truck up, man. I had to wash the motor compartment out because it had all leaky coolants, you know, all that in there. So cleaned out the compartment and also cleaned off the truck. I've done this before, but you can clean a big truck at a regular truck wash, but you just got to do it in 2 steps. See, you can clean the front of it from like that. To get the back, all you got to do is turn it around. Yeah. You know that's a lot cheaper than a truck wash right there. Just to do the cab, they charge you $50, man. $60. That's $5 right there, man. $5. And it's clean too. So anyhow, fixing to head back to the TA. Go by the store, head back to the TA, and break out the fishing pole. Go see what's up with that stream. I don't know what's going on, but something's up with see that battery light coming on? Then it goes off. Comes on, goes off. It's never done that before, and I hope it don't ever do it again. I did just now spray the truck off, but I mean, I know I sprayed all that off real good. So I definitely had noticed a new sound in the truck, and after seeing that battery light blinking off and on, came out here and I just checked the belt, and look, pull on the belt like that and see how the, you see how that tensioner moves with it. I think that tensioner backed off. I'm gonna try to tighten it on up. I got a 1/2 inch breaker bar, but you see that bracket right there? I'm gonna have to take that bracket off real quick. I'm gonna have to take that bracket off real quick so I can move this bar. But still trying to get over there to that stream though. Still got it on my mind. Right on down that way. Alright y'all see how I can get my wrench in there? Put it down on that, where it needs to go. After I took that bracket out. See, that bracket was right here. Like that. Just took it out. Alright y'all see my setup? I got that 1/2 inch breaker bar connected to the part where you put the tension on the tensioner, and then I got a 13 millimeter on the bolt that you use to tighten it in place. Be going down on the 13, and I'm gonna be going up the opposite direction on the breaker bar. But I also got this cheater bar. I'm gonna work it like that. See how this goes. All right, guys. This belt tensioner has failed. You see that? I don't know if you can see that move, that I guess I have to show y'all, but it wouldn't tighten up. I tightened it down so much that the center bolt actually broke on me, you know, and it wasn't making the belt tight, and so luckily it happened at the good time, right here next to Berkey's Truck Center. Once again, it's the 3rd day in a row, man. Picked up the new Volvo belt tensioner for the alternator, and got it on hand. Now all I got to do is change out the tensioner. I don't have to mess with the belt or nothing. But if this was a belt change, I would have, in order for me to do this, I would have to from what I understand, yeah, I would have to take off that fan belt in order to do this. But that's not the case. I'm not changing the belt. I do have an extra belt. I guess I'm getting a lesson on how to do that whenever the time does come. I guess, you know, a little prep course. But anyhow, I got to get this done. Today's Friday night. I got to deliver on Sunday. So like I said, it couldn't happen at a better time. It's a good thing that, remember in the other videos I was talking about, man, that sound, the new sound, the sound. You know what it was that tensioner going out. And it did go out. And the way that I noticed that what caused me to you know, the sound, number one. Then number two, whenever I seen that battery light, coming off and on, and then it made me get out and look at the alternator, and then I checked the belt, and I was like, whenever I check the belt, you know, I'm moving the tensioner too. You see? Oh no. That's the problem right there. That's the reason why that light's coming on. I tried to tighten it up, ended up breaking the bolt. So luckily it happened at the right time. Right here, I was already parked at the TA. You know, Bergey's was right down the street. They had 3 of them in stock. I got the Volvo one, $340. They had another one in stock that was like 180, but you know what? I'm not gonna chance it, man. I'm gonna go with the Volvo, man. You know. So anyhow, that's what I'm gonna do. I got the tensioner off, fixing to put the new one on. I had a complete misunderstanding on how that worked. I was thinking that this right here was supposed to be tightened. Whenever you pulled on this to make it tight, I was thinking that you tighten this down to keep it in place, but apparently that's not how this works. All you do is you manipulate this with your bar, get the belt around the pulley, and let go, and it's already then it's already tight. Keeps tension like that. So learn something new every day. No sound. You know, that's just more experience I got right there, because I'll tell you, when I first heard that sound, it was a new sound. And I first heard it, I assumed that it was because the belt was wet, because the first time I heard it, you know, the coolant was leaking. I figured, oh, the belt's wet, you know. And then when I heard it today, it was right after I finished washing the truck at the truck wash. So I figured, oh, the belt's wet. But the belt being wet, I don't think caused that noise. That alternator belt tensioner was going bad, went out, and that's what caused that noise. I just now changed it out and just now cranked the truck. If you listen, it's not making that noise, so there's no noise. So, you know, and also another thing with that tensioner, I was thinking that you was gonna have to pull on it, put tension on it. See, that's how loose that other one was, because it was so easy to pull. I was like, man, I was thinking you gotta pull on it, and then that bolt, that center bolt, that one that broke, I was thinking you gotta tighten that down, because I know dang well that's not tight enough to hold anything, you know. So that's what made me assume that you had to pull the tension and then tighten it down, tighten that bolt down, but that's not the case. All you got to do with that tensioner is pull on that tensioner and wrap the belt around it, and bam, it's already tight. You ain't got to tighten nothing down. So that's something that I learned. That's just a little bit more experience I'm learning. So now I know how to. I I can change the belts. I know that without a shadow of a doubt. It seems like the hardest part about changing that belt will be wrapping it around the fan, getting it around the flywheel, you know. And you got to do the if you gonna change the alternator belt on that truck, if you're putting a new belt on, you're basically gonna have to undo the fan belt too, and then put the alternator belt on, because the alternator belt is behind the fan belt, and then you gotta you'd have to put the fan belt back on. So, you know, I'm trying to learn this, man. Trying to, you know, step up to the plate, man. Yeah, that noise could have been either one tensioner or the other, either the alternator belt or the belt for the fan. But whenever I seen that, and I didn't really try to listen to determine. I didn't really try to listen to see if I could determine which one it was. I heard it, and I recognized it immediately as a new sound, as not being normal. But like I said, whenever I seen that battery light going and doing like that, that made me zero in on the alternator and the alternator belt. So like I said, you know, I got it fixed. It couldn't have happened it couldn't have happened at a better time, you know. Already being parked with nothing to do, really. Being right down the street from the dealership that had it in stock, no waiting. So it really couldn't have happened at a better time. And I'm glad we got it taken care of. It was $340, but you know, got to take care of the truck. That's what I always hear these guys say. You got to take care of the truck. You can't let it go. You can't neglect it. You know. So anyhow, what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I already did my laundry earlier, so I'm on clean sheets over there. So what I'm gonna do, go take a shower and go mess around with the stream tomorrow and just pay for a shower. You know, after I get all dirty in the stream messing with fish and stuff. But right now I'm just gonna go take me a free shower. So anyhow, the guy, man, the Indian guy, owner operator, those were the guys that was in that spot over there in that corner, man, working on the truck with the chair and all that. That's them in that spot, man. Them guys let me borrow their car, man, unattended, to drive up to the Bergey's truck center to pick up that let me borrow a tool and everything, man. So yeah, I'd have to say that was pretty cool, man. Straight up.